So today, we're going to break down the exact strategy that turns an invisible cleaning service into the most in-demand company in town. We're talking about how you go from being totally overlooked to, well, completely overbooked. If a potential client in your area needed a cleaner, like right now, and they searched on their phone, would they find you or would they find your biggest competitor? 74%. That's the percentage of your potential customers who are looking you up online before they even think about calling you. Nearly 3 out of every 4 potential clients are making a decision about you based on what they see online. The stakes are incredibly high.
The invisibility problem. I mean, you could have the absolute best equipment, the most dedicated team, and truly 5-star service. But if your digital front door is locked, nobody's ever gonna know about it. I mean, think about it. Hiring a cleaning service, it's not like grabbing a cup of coffee, right? You're letting people into your home, into your office space. That's a huge deal. That decision, it's all about trust. And in this digital age, that trust starts with being visible and looking credible online. So how do you actually build that bridge, from being invisible to having a steady stream of new clients? Well, the answer is a strategy called OPM. That stands for Online Presence Management. The best way to think about it is like a master plan for your entire digital world. It's so much more than just having a website. It's about strategically managing your Google profile, your social media, your customer reviews, every single place a customer might find you online. The goal is to make sure all those pieces work together to bring in the clients you actually want. OPM isn't some fuzzy, vague idea. It's a real system, and it's built on 5 key pillars that actually drive growth. Pillar number 1. This is probably the most important one for any local business, period. It's your Google business profile. You gotta think of this as your digital storefront on Google, the biggest search engine on the planet. When somebody searches for office cleaning near me, this is what decides if you even show up. Without managing your profile, you're basically invisible. You're buried on page 2 of Google, and let's be honest, whoever goes there. But when you actively manage it, you can shoot right up into that super important map pack at the very top. And getting there? Wow. It's not just for looks. It directly leads to a 65 to 70% jump in calls and emails. Pillar number 2. This one builds on that visibility we just talked about. Social media. This is so much more than just posting a few pictures. This is the modern day version of word of mouth. And man, is it powerful for building trust? Think about it from a customer's perspective. If they find your social media and it's dead, it almost looks like you're out of business. But an active page, one that's showing off your amazing work, your happy clients, that's what we call social proof, and it's pure gold. And that engagement isn't just for fun. It actually drives a 30 to 40% increase in inquiries from places like Facebook and Instagram. Next up, pillar number 3, local SEO and content. This is the magic that makes sure you pop up when people are searching for the exact thing you do right in your own backyard. If you're just relying on luck, you're totally invisible when someone searches for commercial cleaning in your city. But with a smart local SEO strategy, you're not just hoping anymore, you're actively attracting them. And we're talking about a real result here, an extra 5 to 10 qualified leads every single week. All right, pillar number 4, your online reviews are your reputation. It's often the last thing a client checks before they decide to trust you. And the difference here is night and day. You see a 3.5-star rating, and what do? You hesitate, right? But what about a business that's rocking a 4.5 or 5-star average? That doesn't just get rid of doubt. It's like a magnet for the best clients, the big commercial contracts, the long-term customers who pay for quality, reporting, and tracking. You've probably heard the saying, if you can't measure it, you can't improve it, and it's absolutely true here. This is about making smart decisions with data, not just guessing. Without any data, trying to grow your business just feels random. It's totally unpredictable. But with a solid OPM strategy, you know exactly where your new customers are coming from. You can see what's working, what's not, and you can put your money and effort where it counts. It completely removes the guesswork so you can scale your business with total confidence. What happens when you actually put all 5 of these pillars into action, not just for a week, but consistently over time? Well, the results aren't just noticeable, they're completely transformative. This is where all that effort turns into actual revenue. Get this, after just 1 year of doing this stuff consistently, companies see a 35 to 45% jump in new clients. That's not just a little bump, that's a huge wave of new business, all driven by that strategic online presence. And hey, it's not just about getting new people in the door, it's about keeping the great clients you already have. All that trust you build online, it leads to a 25% increase in client retention. They feel like they made the right choice and they stick around. And now, for the number that really hits home, the one that matters most, the bottom line.
All of this work translates to an average monthly revenue boost of somewhere between $5,000 and $12,000. That is real, tangible money in the bank, all from going from invisible to unavoidable online. In today's market, OPM isn't about just getting by. It's not about surviving. It's about absolutely dominating your local market. The cleaning companies that really invest in this stuff, they don't just survive. They're the ones pulling way ahead of the competition, landing the best jobs, and building a business that's meant to last. Right now, this very second, is your online presence working for you, or is it working against you? Is it an asset, actively bringing you business, or is it a liability that's actually sending your ideal clients straight to your competition? Something to think about, right?